Anyway, let's finish this off. Just a skin on you, unless you use the better mod. Okay, well, I guess we'll switch better metal on. What does better metal do? We'll get to the end because we're nearly at the end, but what does better metal do? Better metal brings out his Sonic Adventure 2 physics. Oh, is he invincible? He just ran through that monkey. Like, he just melted that monkey. Is Metal invincible? Yo, monkey, where are you? Let me run into you. Yeah, okay. Metal seems to just be invincible as well. Can you be hurt by spikes? No, okay. I guess that's a property. I guess he's just invincible. And levitating, and alternate max speed, and acceleration. Okay, well, let's get Sonic Adventure 2 Metal in here then.
So basically, you're gonna do the same shit over and over again, but with metal. So
yeah, but I mean, he's invincible. Look at that. Ooh, we just tap things and they die. Boop.
That's your reward for avoiding everyone all the time.
Yeah, no, that's your reward for getting all 130 emblems. You get to play all of Sonic's stages again 3 more times. So, you know, you've already played them all 3 times for the C, B, and A ranks. Yet you get to play them another 3 times for a total of 6 times with Sonic, except he's Metal, and the only bonus is he's invincible. I mean, like,
so basically, no thrill.
Yeah. I mean, we've put the code on that turns him into Sonic Adventure 2 Metal, where he's got a little bit of a faster acceleration, so he reaches top speed a bit quicker. But even then, I don't really see it because I forgot to unlock the frame rate, which is my bad.
No.
Sounds kind of obnoxious. No, yes, a little bit, but also, like, what's your reward? Nothing! Wow! No, sorry, what's your reward? You get to play as Sonic, but he's Metal. Wow! This is totally worthless. Less than worthless, my boy!
Also, I see you did not change the gems bats for bat.
Yeah, we're gonna do that like for next stream, because like the amount of pissing around. I'm sorry, but we're gonna, speaking of pissing around, I'm gonna do it again because I need to unlock the frame rate, because again, it running at 30 FPS just it makes.
I mean, you almost finished the levels. So.
No, after I finish the level, because we still got a bunch more levels to do in the missions. I'm gonna have to unlock the frame rate again, because like, it running at 30 FPS, it's just so fucking slow.
What about a level where you're going as Super Metal Sonic against Chaos?
You can't go as Super Metal Sonic. I wish we could.
I mean, that would not really change anything, because he's still invincible.
They should have just stopped Perfect Chaos and just added a bunch of extra shit rather than like this stuff. So I really don't find this as like a reward. So like,
hard work is the journey, not the destination.
Spyro, that's like getting a slightly better skin in game.
You know, Flick, it's the journey, not the destination.
Yeah, but we've been on the same journey over and over and over because we had to do every fucking level so many fucking times.
yeah.
It's not the journey, just like going in the fucking circle.
So like, no, I think that, you know, the reward should have been something like actually special, like maybe the 130 emblems should have been like a chaos story. And again, like, half the emblem, that's if you were going to keep half the emblems. But even then, I think after Perfect Chaos, you should have just, like, cut all of the B and A ranks out, so you didn't have to play the same levels, doing the same shit over and over, to just give like the characters either more flushed out stories, or work on that chaos story, because like 130 emblems for this? And again, this is the modded version of Metal. This is the better version of Metal. The base version that's just a reskin. 130 emblems for this? To play the same stage that I've already played 3 times? Another 3 times? Except I'm invincible.
I mean, there's a lot of games that are like, you know, like, oh, here's this reward, but you've already beaten the game, so what's the point of it? There's many games where that's it, like, oh, here's this power up, but I've already beaten everything. Even if Metal Sonic was something spectacular, it wouldn't matter. You've already beaten it. Like, the game's done.
Yes, but
there's nothing. There's nothing to it. It's Sonic. It's Sonic. Like,
yes, but no. You see, like,
to it. Like, there's nothing more to it. Like, Metal Sonic is simply a pinch of red pepper on top of it. It's not. He's not his own character. He is confined by. He's literally a skin mod before skin mods were a thing. And that was the rewards back then.
No, because then I refer you... Because GameCube came out at the same time as PlayStation 2, and I refer you to games like Ratchet and Clank, where if you got 100%, then you could go to New Game Plus, and you could get into the Golden Weapon Vault, and you could just unlock the stupid bullshit weapons like the Golden Rhino that could just one.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying at that point you've already 100%ed. So what's the point? You already got the 100% mark. You have already won.
Because
you're already at the top. What is the point?
Because there's an extra 20%. So like, if you beat the game once, you now get access to the Golden Vault. And you can find in New Game Plus the golden bolts. And when you buy those golden weapons, it's like nothing can stand against you. Like, you're just playing the same game again, but you literally feel like a god.
You have an invincibility cheat on. That's literally all it is. Is you have an invincibility cheat on, but we let you have it on. I'm sorry, but that doesn't constitute a reward.
Well,
like,
are you on about in this?
No, like the fucking, like, so what you're telling me is that there's 20% more to get with
the golden box.
The golden.
Yes.
Okay, but what challenge is there in getting this 20%?
All enemies are harder and do more damage, and you take double damage, which means that your regular weapons aren't going to really cut it. So it's a bit of a challenge. And then,
but I thought you just said you were invincible. So are you invincible?
No, when you get, no, you're not.
You're
invincible.
a glass cannon.
Yeah, you're a glass cannon. Like, when you get, first of all, before you get the golden weapons, and you're just looking for the bolts to get the weapons, you're gonna get kind of shit on. But when you get the golden weapons, you are a god. You can blow anything you want up. You use the Devastator, not even the Rhino. You use the Devastator, and you're launching a nuclear fucking bomb at the most basic enemy, or even like a big boss. You just use some shitty little, like, the very first weapon you get, like the bomb glove. You're throwing that bomb at the first boss, he dies in one hit because you earned that. You can now go through the game with these stupidly broken weapons and feel like just a complete and total badass. That doesn't mean you're invincible. They will still do double damage to you, but you just get to, like, it's that sweet revenge kind of thing where it's like, you just now get that revenge and you just get to bully everything.
I mean, I know how they could make it slightly better to make the Metal Sonic Reward.
Mm.
Like, make a little sneak peek, like, oh, I play Metal Sonic, but what is this? Why I'm fighting Super Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles? And why is music from Sonic Heroes playing? Am I having the ending for Metal Sonic in there? That would be fun.
I mean, this was way before Sonic Heroes, so like.
Yeah.
Sonic Heroes was
Maybe
what
I mean, that'd still be cool. Like, oh, this was a sneak peek of the game to come.
Yeah, something like that.
I mean, yeah, but if someone was just like, "Oh, this is just," I don't know.
Whoa.
I don't know. Like for me, like a 100% type thing. Like I'm trying to think of one that's like it adds more to the game, but it adds like
You play as bad guys and fighting the good guys on normal game.
I haven't 100% the game in a long time.
No, I mean, what's the
I 100%
idea?
Sun-
Like, okay.
Like I 100% did Sunshine, and all I got was that little mark and a little "Thank you so much for playing my game." And you know what? I was fucking happy.
Yeah, but no, you can be happy, but I mean, like, that's because there is no reward, whereas here there is. And it's like, even in something like Spyro 2, for example, you get to Dragon Shores and it's like, hey, you beat the game. There's like, you know, a little piss around, you get the dragon medals, you get like a little bit of fun at Dragon Shores. Oh, but there's that one door. There's that one door that will not open until you've found everything. Come back when you've got everything there is to find. When you've got 110%. That's everything normally and all of the Dragon Shores tokens. You open that door and it reveals the infinite Super Flame power-up. But just that though, it doesn't. It's like, again, you did everything, but now you get to play the game again. Like we're playing fucking Sonic stages again, except you get Mega Fire. So any of those enemies that you couldn't flame, like those big rock monsters in Fracture Hills, you can just obliterate them now. Oh, what's that? You need to do fucking Hunter's Quest, where the alchemist's got to get the potion to his feet to free his feet from the stone. Yeah, feet. No, you can just super fire that stone away because you're just like a monster now. That's the kind of reward you want, where it's like you got 110%. And now you get to play the game like a second time, but you're like stupidly overpowered. You are the boss. Why are you doing this when you got all the medals? If this is the case, you are doing those 60 missions. Wait, if this... No, we're doing Metal Sonic. You have to do all the missions again with Metal Sonic. This is your reward. This is your reward for getting all 130. You get to do it all again with Metal Sonic to get even more. Yeah, we are enjoying our reward for all 130 emblems.
Completely not hacked emblem.
Dude, I don't give a fuck if they're hacked.
Hey, emblems were earned officially. He went through every level for them. He did not spawn emblems.
I mean, that's technically true. I didn't spawn them. We did go
I
through the
didn't
stages.
spawn them. I went up to the game, held a gun to it, and said, "You will give me these boosts." Just like I went to the bank, just so I can get a. I'm gonna cheat in life. I'm gonna go to the bank, hold a gun, tell them, "Give me all your money," and then I'll be set for life.
No.
But it's all the money, Spyro.
You're assuming that the game is giving me this. I'm like the rings. I'm spawning them out of thin air. I'm God. I'm just I used the Large Hadron Collider, and I found element 42. I found the God particle that lets me like create matter out of nothing.
Justify all you want.
Hmm?
And then you can try to justify it all you want. The sins will follow.
Well, again, like I don't care. Like that you fail to realize that like for me, I would have stopped at perfect chaos. I think.
But that's because you listened. That's because you listened.
That's because
like,
people.
You knew the more like you saw these emblems, and you should have seen from the get-go these emblems were like. Have you never played a Sonic game before?
Yeah, and this was my intent from the very beginning. I like Sonic Adventure, and that's why I accepted it. 'Cause it's like, dude, I want to play through Sonic Adventure. I want to go to Perfect Chaos, and you know, I don't know how much is gonna be like put on YouTube past Perfect Chaos. Like there was some good banter moments, like when Flick was on about his condom. So it's like, you know.
No, you're not posting that part.
The cat playing with my condom.
Yeah. But you know, so there was some good banter moments, but a lot of it's not gonna make it to YouTube. So like.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, like when you saw these emblems and what they were, when you tried one of them, you're like, oh, this is what they are. They're relic. Why didn't you just tell Komori no?
Because Komori put 50,000. Is it 50?
Yen.
Yeah, Komori put 50.
Right, but you still play the game and say, hey, I got to this point in the game, and like you can make that rule that at least from here on out that like I'm going to play like I am obliged to play this game.
Shut the fuck up, Daddy.
Like if I like a game, I will play it up to the point.
Spyro is using the secret 0th element, Daddy. Sorry, Flick. You discussed it on Spyro's stream. The story is now his property.
That's free real estate.
Yeah, it's free real estate.
Like that's the thing. Is like you can't view it as like, oh, he paid this many points, so I gotta play the completion. No, you play these games to enjoy them.
And I enjoy it. No, but I enjoy it. But you see, here's the thing that you're missing. I've enjoyed it. Like even the emblems. While like I don't care to be like, oh man, I'm gonna shoot myself trying to get like all of the Master Emerald shards in under 1 minute, because that's just like that's silly in my opinion. It's like I've enjoyed being on stream with everybody. I've enjoyed talking. I've enjoyed the banter, and it's like I don't care if I used codes. That's doesn't make any difference to me one way or the other. I got the enjoyment out of it, and you know, again, they paid the crystals. They asked for it to go to completion, and like I'm happy to go to completion because like I don't mind playing DX because I like DX. And I don't mind the banter, but it's just like don't expect me to go to completion the way that you're thinking. Like if you're thinking completion as in we're gonna sit here for 100 streams until we get those perfect runs to get things legit. No. I'll go to completion, but if the tools are there and the mod is there to be like, hey, you can just give yourself infinite rings and infinite time, I'm gonna use it.
See, this is where you and I differ. Like if it was an in-game glitch, like if I perform these actions, the timer will freeze and I will get like then fine. Then that's to me that's fine. Like because that's within the confines of the game. Like, but I don't know. I don't know. I would feel dirty like playing a game like this.
But why?
Because this is not the way it was intended.
Okay.
It's like generating Pokemon.
Okay, but one thing that you have to remember, which you won't remember because you're too young. You know, games like used to come with cheat codes.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's fine. The reason why that's fine is because the game was intended to have those cheat codes. The developers put those in for the sake of because they wanted you to have those cheat codes.
Right, but you don't get those anymore. You have to pay.
Why do you think you don't get them?
Because you have to pay for them. And you can look it up. There are games that charge you for the cheat codes.
Like, do you have any?
That is a good point. Like
Assassin's Creed.
Oh yeah.
Which one?
The newest
Everyone?
one. No, it's the newest one. Like, there's one, and because Wonderbolts was complaining about it, where you have what do you have in the newest one? I'm just gonna say
Was the Egypt one the newest one?
It might have been the Egypt one. But I don't know what the item was. I'll just say it's Egyptian Anks for the sake of argument. But like the feathers in number 2, there is 100 Egyptian Anks which are hidden throughout the world, and some of them are in pretty bullshit locations, and they've been made that way specifically. But there is a cheat.
But you can pay your way to get done, can't you?
No, you can pay for a cheat code that puts all of the Anks on the map so you can just walk to them. A cheat code that would have, before now, like in Assassin's Creed 2 back in the day, would have been in the base game, but now cheat codes are taken out and sold back to you, so like...
I mean, some people would say it's a cheat code, some people would say that's just Bowser's Fury endgame. You know, oh, where are the Anks? Where are the cat shine? Blink, blink, blink. Oh, there they are.
Yeah. Yeah, but just imagine if Bowser's Fury did that, where it's like, where are the cat shines? Well, you know, if you give Shiggy like $5, he'll tell you.
Because you get all time consuming it. Well, see, that's the whole. It's also Spyro's. There is no Spyro anymore. Spyro deceased. Oh, there he is now.
Yeah, we got it. Also, does Snowboard appear in the cutscene? Oh, it does. I thought it didn't appear for Metal Sonic. But yeah, go on.
Find the purple coin behind a Bowser amiibo. The purple coins, I think, are easier to. At least they're not Sunshine Blue coins, where they're in some locations where it's just.
Yeah, but could you imagine that? No, but there you go. There's an even better one because, like, oh, spray this bird in this mission of this level and you get a blue coin. Could you imagine if Shiggy's like, oh, well, you know, if you give me another $10, I'll sell you back the location of the blue coins. I'm alright.
Well, wasn't it but a Bowser amiibo? So at least it's not specifically. It doesn't have to.
And, a bit of chocolate orange, please.
No, Daddy, did it have to be Wedding Bowser or could it be any Bowser?
I think it could be any Bowser if I remember.
Because then it has. Oh, okay. Then that's a little. Then that's a little more. If it was any Bowser, then I'd be like, okay. Then you at least have variety. But if it has to be Wedding Bowser, but again, for me, finding the purple coin isn't that big of an issue. Like, it encourages you to explore the kingdom.
Yeah, but
just like a Spawn of Hearts Cinder required.
No, I'll agree with the purple coins. It encourages exploration. You know, like, that's why I prefer a collectathon like, you know, Spyro or Banjo-Kazooie, because it, like, the goal is in front of you, and it encourages the exploration of the level. And if you
Also,
get...
Bugs Bunny Lost in Time also had something like that, encouraging exploration. It was cool.
Yeah.
Are you talking about that fucking Big Chungus game?
I don't know. Was he fat in that?
No, just whenever Bugs Bunny is mentioned now, it's Big Chungus.
but
Oh,
no,
sorry. Every time Bugs Bunny is mentioned, I just see that rapist one from Nick Canyon.
but yeah, no, so it's like, you know, that's why I prefer Spyro and Ratchet and Clank, because it's like, it encourages exploration of the level, and then like your reward at the end is you can play the game again with some stupidly broken power. So you don't really need to activate any kind of code. Whereas here, there's no exploration, we're just doing the exact same shit for the 6th time. Because this isn't the 3rd time we're playing this level, we're playing this level for the 6th time.
And not all cheat codes are meant to be found. I know some N64 Childhood codes dug up them were meant to be found and used. And not all exploits were meant to be found and used. Here is my main difference. If you need a separate program to run in the background to edit things.
Okay, stop. If we're going to go by this isn't a separate program. This program is required to play the game. Because remember, you have to configure the game. This is all we've done.
What kind of game thing would give you all these cheat codes that are not in the? What is it called?
It's
Cheat
just
Master 2000.
no. It's just the settings. It's just this.
That cannot be the settings. Why would they give you? That can't be.
Look, let's quit. I am quitting right now. Are you watching the stream, Tyler?
I'm watching. Let me
Alright.
see. Let me look at the name of that window. The name of the window that comes up when you fucking
Alright.
pull up those things.
End game. Here we are on Steam. Are you looking at Steam? I am pressing.
I'm looking at Steam.
Where are we up to? Oh god, we gotta do Ice Cap again.
Why is it called Mod Manager then? If it's built in, I don't.
Because not every mod means that, like, mods and cheats are two different things. A mod is a module. Graphics are modules.
Right, yeah, or a modification to the game.
Yes. Like, you're modifying the graphics, you're modifying the frame rate, you're modifying the sound effects.
No.
Modifying.
Tak.
But that's fine. But like, if someone wants to, if someone wants to go and say that giving infinite lives is a mod, then
I mean,
like
with the life, here's the thing with the life one, like, bad example. I would argue that it is because, like, in a lot of games, and even in the new ones, like fucking Crash and Spyro, not Crash 4, the Insane trilogy and the Reignited trilogy. Why did you put lives in there? Because lives.
It was in the original. That's why it's there. No, I know why it's there.
But who cares? It doesn't need to exist anymore. Because, like, lives...
I mean, why is Diamond and Pearl small? Because the original is small.
No, I mean, that's also because people said Sword and Shield look bad. Like, Diamond and Pearl's gonna have, like, I don't even know the rebuttals that are gonna come with that. But, like, you know, lives. Let's face it, we know why lives exist. They were there to suck up quarters in the arcade, and nowadays, like, there's no need for lives in modern games.
Better said use the mod manager to run it. Better is pretty much needed to make the game run correctly. I mean, you can mod games that give you health if you take damage. So yes, the mod can be pretty much anything. Okay, but what I mean is to give you an unfair advantage. That's what I mean. When it was an advantage not intended by the game developers, that it's by an outside source
Mhm.
that wasn't in the base game. I guess this is a Steam only problem because the GameCube release of this wouldn't have SADS. It wouldn't have.
Yeah. But again, like, why does it matter to you?
I'm just saying, like, from like, there's a reason why all these things were. If they wanted you to use cheats, they would have put them in. I don't know. Like for me, I like playing a game the way that it was intended to be played. That's just. I know that you and I differ on that mindset because I was trying to address something that Shay said was, if someone sets an unrealistic goal, like getting all the golden rings ever in a game, I'd say cheats to achieve is 100% acceptable. I'd say that's something of a millennial mentality that's been going on recently, where
No.
everything is
No.
now. I need to be it now. Now.
No.
It's no. You don't need to be it now. A
No,
game can last days, weeks, months. A game can last as long as it needs to last.
Yeah, but there
You
are.
don't need to have it now. It's
Yes,
all
but
this.
There
It's
are some things.
quick gratification. You
Okay,
don't
but
need the
there
quick.
are some things in games that are literally unrealistic.
But it's not okay. Then
Like-
show me some. I can show you videos of people doing this, of beating it, 100%.
I'm not saying that there aren't. But what I'm saying is, like, imagine if it was official, right? That you couldn't beat Dark Souls if you didn't get hit once.
Oh, hold on. Wonderful stuff. Why is the enemy score at 1 million points? It's cheats, Wonderballs. It's all cheats. Why does he have 999 gems? Why the timer at 1? Why the timer at 1? We know the answers to these questions. And then again, you want to play that way, it's fine. I'm just voicing my opinion that let's say I build up those gems and I request a game.
Mm-hmm.
I would request that no cheats be used.
I mean, you can request that, but then it depends on the kind of game and depends what you want out of it. Because if you were to say to me, I want you to play Pokemon Crystal with no cheats to 100%, well, that's physically impossible because you can't get all the Pokemon. And we would have to.
Well, yes, if there were some things like modifiers, like set it so that trade Pokemon, because it's an old game where it was about it was an old game that is about interacting with another copy. So if you don't have the other copy, then I understand that. The difference with Sonic Adventure is that this is all self-contained. Mm-hmm. Sonic Adventure does not need another. I mean, if you want to go and say, the Chow Garden, if you really want to count the Chow Garden to 100%ing, which I guess it would be, but let's forget the Chow Garden.
But one thing you also have to keep in mind is, like, time. Because it's like, right, let's say we were doing this legitimately. So, before we can get Supersonic, we have to get all the Chow Garden emblems. Well, I'll see all you guys in 2023 for part 9,000 of Chow breeding. Like, it's just, in terms of, like, keeping people entertained, nobody wants to watch 9,000 parts of you sitting there breeding chows. But
the thing is, you say that, but then why do these shiny hunting streams get thousands of viewers?
Because there's a chance, because that's a gamble. There's a chance of the Pokemon being a different color. There's a chance that It may.
The chance you'll get the perfect chow.
No, but it may even have 6 IVs, but with a chow, it's not going to look different. It's going to look exactly the same. Like, every chow is going to look exactly the same. It's either going to be blue, black, or white, depending on the food you fed it. And then, like, eventually, you'll get it. But, like, in order to get the emblems, you have to breed the chows for, like, literally, like, real time, a year. That we're talking about playing every day, checking your chow, because remember, they're like Tamagotchi. They've been based off of Tamagotchi. So you legitimately, you can't force it. It is like, I guess you could change the clock, but then, you know, is changing the clock cheating? Are we, you know, what's your definition? Because you're now
changing the clock is something that it's part of the system.
But they didn't intend.
And now we're going to things where it's part of the system. You're not using an outside resource.
Yeah, but they didn't intend you to do that. It's, you know, Animal Crossing says we don't like cheaters. Like, they don't intend you to use it. So
actually, they've said now that we don't punish people for.
Well, yeah, because it's played the game your way. But they're like, I don't particularly like that idea. But that's what I mean, like. They
oh yeah, see, look, even you have your preference.
No, but what I'm saying is, for like the Chow Garden, if we were 100%ing this, it's like, all right, we're gonna play the Chow Garden
using external methods to change the cheat. The difference is that you're not using. Okay. What I mean is things like Game Shark, things like Action Replay. Things like power saves. Things like, better SADX. Did you go somewhere on the internet, download SADX, and use it for this?
No, it's
If
not,
so,
no.
then it is somewhere from somewhere else.
It's
an outside source.
It's directly on the Steam Workshop because it's recommended.
Steam Workshop, but not on, like, if you bought Sonic DX straight up, you wouldn't have it.
No, but if you're buying it off Steam...
Not no but. You just answered my question. No.
Well, if you're buying it off Steam, the Workshop comes with it.
The Workshop is the thing for mods. The thing for like...
Yeah, but it comes with it because it's the Steam version. Like, you get the Workshop... You get the Steam Workshop with the game that you purchased. But no, I'm just doing it because, again, like, I knew that it was going to be repetitious, and like.
Then why do it? Like, again, you have the power to say no. You have the power to say I'm gonna beat this game to perfect chaos.
Because that's.
And then, like, because all this has been is just repetition and cheating. Like, this is the thing that you said you didn't want it to be.
Well, Sonic is a very repetitious game. And, you know, Komori asked for it to be to 100%, and it's like, okay, I know...
Komori, I'm gonna fucking smack you.
And it's like, I know that Sonic is a repetitious game, and I know that, like, if we were to do this legit, we would have a lot more repetition than we have now. We would be, like, doing a 1,000-hour playthrough, and it's like, I'm going to just grab a couple...
I mean, that's at your skill level. At your skill level, we would probably have, like, how long to beat Sonic...
I mean, I'm exaggerating.
Adventure.
I'm exaggerating.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying, like, how long to beat, let's see, completionist, 30.5 hours would be a completionist. 30.5 hours. I'm pretty sure you already gotten, like, to that point with all these streams. Or you're getting close to it. With the amount of time that you've, like...
Alright, well, let's be generous. Let's double that to 60... Let's double that to 60 hours. It's like... You know, well, no, you can't. Again, you can't because the chow breeding. You cannot breed. You can without changing the clock. You can't complete it in 30 hours. So
we're not talking. Well, I don't think this is accounting for chow. We're not talking about it. I don't know if chow is like what. So what accounts for like?
So yeah, like it's just like I knew you can't do it legit without a minimum of 100 hours of chow breeding. If you're doing it,
not do what I'm saying. Not do the emblems. I prefer cheats and 100 hours of seeing over and over again. And don't fucking do it.
But again, they put the crystals in.
Okay, but again, you literally said I have control of what I output.
Yeah.
Yes,
no,
they put
what
the
game I
crystals in.
pick. And as I say, like I looked at the game and I was like, I'm going to accept.
Well,
this,
okay, well, you know what? You didn't do enough research.
But I've never
You didn't.
Okay, that's fine. But I've never seen Metal Sonic, and it's like, hey, I don't mind smacking a couple of cheats on there and getting Metal Sonic. I mean, was he worth it? Not really. But it was like.
Well, I mean, the thing is that this game. One thing I hate achievements, even though it detects that you're using the mods. Like in games, like at least like Saints Row, like once the cheat's activated, no, they smack your hand, they say no, and they turn off all achievements.
Well, you see, that depends how you activate the cheat. Because if you activate the cheat in game, then yeah, it'll say no. Every game says that. It's like if you activate the cheat in game in Isaac, then yeah, Isaac's gonna say no. But if you
so with that evidence I just stated, now you're admitting that it's an outside source.
I mean, for Sonic, that's a weird one because like you physically have to configure the game before you can play it. So you're just configuring the data to say like the timer is 0.
Right, but again, you don't have to have that part in. Like you. The other stuff is quality of life, but again, what is the border of quality of life versus outright cheating?
Yeah, and I am not denying that what we're doing right now is cheating.
All right, because Daddy's going on and saying that changing the time is equivalent to this. No, it's not.
It can.
Let's say I want to play a game like fucking Animal Crossing, and I want to get to my things.
Well, yeah, but again,
faster.
Yeah, that's still cheating. You're still playing.
But it's not cheating because even the game developers have said that you can play the game your way.
Yeah, you
and
can play.
it is a controllable thing by the console itself. You can control it by the console itself, by the confines of the machine that you bought.
Yeah,
it's
an external
source. An exploit by the machine itself. It's not an outside source.
It is. It's the console. If you didn't want to cheat,
but you can't play the game without the console.
No, but you can't play the game without Steam. We're basically just doing.
But you can play.
Like
but you can do it without the workshop. Sure, it makes it work better.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, the point I am trying to postulate to you is, like, we're using Animal Crossing. You can change the time via the console. That's an outside source. That's the console. The game is the game.
But when it's not an outside source because the console's the main fucking thing you're playing with.
Yes, but like when you're in the game, when you're on the island, like
you can literally click. Punishing you for time traveling, we work her prices. What? Whatever. Fucking. Whatever, you're right, I'm wrong. It's always fucking the case it is. Fucking everyone's always right.
No, I'm explaining that, like, when you're on your island, you can't go up to Tom Nook and say, I want to go to next week. You have to press the home button,
Correct.
Remove yourself from that island.
But the system that you're playing on
has that feature, yes.
It is outside the.
Yeah, it's not an outside device, but what I'm saying is it's not like naturally built into the game. It's via the manipulation of time on the console. Like, you can't go up to Tom Nook and say, "Hey Tom, I want to go to next week." You have to press the home button, be physically pulled out of your island into the magic grey area, change your time, and then re-enter your island. Whereas,
okay, but again, you can't play the game without fucking the Switch. The Switch and the game are one.
That's true.
The Switch and the game are one. You cannot play the game without the Switch, or at least something that is like a Switch.
Yes, but you can play the game without time travel. You do not have to time travel.
But that's an exploit. That's not a cheat. There's a difference.
I mean,
there's a difference between an exploit and a cheat. Is everyone fucking fuck you. Let me speak. No, because I've been in the Pokemon community, and I know what the fuck's a cheat, what the fuck's an exploit, and what the fuck's a hack. I know the fucking difference.
Yeah,
and when people are like, "Oh no, it's the cheat, this is the hack," no, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Well,
you don't.
There's a fine line, and it's like, to one person.
But there's a fucking line, and people don't fucking understand.
To one, because it's like with Animal Crossing. To some people, they would consider using time travel as cheating. They would say,
well, they're wrong, because the game developers literally have said it's not. Well, so there you go. That's called the voice of God. In canon, it's called voice of God. The voice of God has confirmed in this universe that's not cheating.
Well, they haven't said it's not cheating. They just said you can play the game your way.
They could. Well, that means they condone it.
Yeah, they condone cheating.
They're not actively punishing you. If you don't do turnips, for example, which I know some people don't do turnips.
I mean,
then what else are you being punished for? The flowers don't rot anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, well, what are you gonna do? Oh, I'm gonna lose a villager. Okay, go to a fucking island and get a new one.
Right. So, but like, they haven't. They are saying, you can play the game your way, but to some people, using time travel, they'd say, well, you're not playing the game the way the game was designed. Like, yes, you can exploit the Switch, you can exploit the clock to move the clock forward, but the game was designed, even New Horizon was designed to be played in real time on a day-by-day basis without time travel. So by time traveling, you're breaking those rules, you're cheating. While the game developers have already said play it however you want, they are happy to condone time travel. To some people, they would still see it as cheating the game. So it's just like,
that's because people fucking don't understand. When people see anything that's not intended, that's what some people consider anything not intended as cheating. That's why there are things called glitchless speedruns. But there are glitches, there are exploits, there are mods, there are different things. Mods can be cheats. Mods can be cheats.
So can exploits. You can, like, you can do
but I'm saying it's still. But I'm saying this is how I justify it. If it's allowed on a speedrun, it's fair game. If it's an outside device and it's not allowed on a speedrun, it's not fair game.
So if somebody uses an exploit to give themselves infinite health, like they broke the game.
And exploit caused the programmers.
Yeah.
The programmers involuntary did, like wave dashing and L canceling is an oversight, then yes, it's fine.
And
That's fine because
but what if that's
something.
not okay on, what if that's not okay on a speedrun though? So what if there is something programmed into a game that allows for invincibility? You can't be hit, you can't die.
An exploit is no different from a mod. An exploit is different from a mod. A mod that you're installing a mod. So what you're telling me right now is that all the mods in fucking Friday Night Funkin', the fucking rhythm game where you go beep bop boop, those are all exploits. There's no difference. Those are all exploits. That's what you're fucking telling me.
I mean, you're technically just exploiting the code, but like, there's a lot of
No, an exploit means unintended. They intended for their game to be modded. They're encouraging it. They have a mod system that they're gonna put in place.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's great to have a mod system that they can put in place.
So,
but
like,
I'm saying there's a difference between a mod and then, oh, I'm just gonna give myself infinite health, infinite points, infinite everything, and then just beat the game. That's not playing the game. That's just the game playing you. You sit back and put the controller down. Your dark side fell at that point. Put the controller down. Don't fucking play, because you're not playing the game at that point. You're running from point A to point B. That's all you're doing.
Yeah, and we've done this 5 times, so it's like you don't need to do it again.
But then you don't have to. That's
well, as I said, and this is.
I know they redeemed the crystal, but again, this is all because of your lack of and I know about the whole Paper Mario thing. The friendship decays faster. You time travel a week if you wait the week normally. Paper Mario TDYD locks you out. Will have to. You could still, yeah, if you do it fucking carelessly, you get really punished for it. But for example, if I'm done with my tasks for the day in Animal Crossing, and then I go to the next day, I'm not going to be punished because I'm still going to play through my tasks for that day. Talk to all my villagers, make sure everything's fine, and then go to the next day. Onward and so forth and onward. Because it won't punish me if I don't. If you time travel a fucking year, yeah, that's different. It's in moderation. The moderation is what's different. It's how you use it. It's the subtlety. If you're fucking nothing that's going on this screen right now that you're seeing is subtle. The million enemy points. The Kickstarter is at 990. So you're getting so he over playing. I'm not saying. I'm just voicing my opinion. Daddy.
That's completely fine.
No, because I want Spyro to avoid this in the future. Because he didn't do his research.
No.
He didn't do it. No, you didn't do your research. You didn't know. You didn't know that the emblems were going to be like this, and because you activated the cheat code because you didn't know.
Well, actually,
that's why you're doing this.
No, hold on. I kind of did know the emblems were going to be like this. Like, you know, I was like, okay, I know.
I'm trying to make the case better for you.
Yeah, and I was like, listen, I kind of know that some of the emblems are going to be bullshit. Like, definitely the A ranks. And Komori wished for 100%, and I've never seen Metal Sonic. Like, as a kid, I didn't get Metal Sonic, and it's like, you know, I don't mind going for that 100% because, you know, there's banter that we can have. We can, like, this discussion over, like, when is it, like, to the point where it's like, oh no, you can't play the game your way, you gotta play it this way type deal. Like, there's conversations to be had, but it's just like, how far are we gonna do to get Metal Sonic? And it's like, are we gonna sit here for 60, 70 hours?
But you don't have to. Like, here's the thing: is that if all you know is that Metal Sonic makes you invincible, you know what that is? That's a YouTube search. Like, oh, that looks cool. Okay, that's what I do. If I see that something's an impossible task and I don't want to do it, I just do a YouTube search.
Right, but like But we have the technology to do it on stream, and we have the technology to see it. So it's like
to mod the game in a way that wasn't intended. And also, Daddy, fucking Animal Crossing and Paper Mario are both single player games.
But does,
And
but again,
and
does that
so,
matter?
so you know, don't come to me and say, oh, fuck, you can't bring up your examples, and then say
But
that
does
fucking.
But like that's the point.
I mean, it ruins your integrity of how I see how you play games.
I mean,
Not saying that has to matter to you.
no.
Just saying that to me, just I just don't see you as a fair game player. That's all. For all I know, how am I supposed if there was anything that can convince me not to play with you on Steam, this would be it. How do I know that you're not installing mods in any other games and cheating?
Because if you take mods online, you get banned, just like any game like Fortnite or Paladins.
But how would I know? How would I know? How would I be certain?
Because there are literally
I can't be certain.
because there are literally checks and balances like in any multiplayer game like Mario Kart. There are checks like, has this person got an unfair thing even running externally? And again, it just comes down to like, what time are we prepared to put into this to just see what Komori wanted to see? Because it's like, you know, we'll do it on stream. It's going to take 1,000 hours. You're going to see. You think this is repetitious? You think like doing?
No, I'm just saying like, if you like, if you can't do the time, don't do the crime. If you can't do the time, don't play the game. Like, again, you could have easily just said no.
But I didn't.
Like that's like, again, if you like Sonic DX and you like just the story mode, you could have negotiated with Komori. Hey, I'm gonna play this.
But I've never seen the extra stuff, so this was the stream to see the extra stuff. I'm like, okay, you know, I beat Perfect Chaos 100 times over, but I've never done the missions. I've never seen Metal Sonic. I've never done all the extras. So like, let's have a look.
Well, now you're here. What was it all worth it?
I mean, it was definitely worth it to see it once. Like, would I do it again? No, I've seen it once. I know what it entails, and it's like, you know.
Well, yeah, but now you have all the achievements. Now you have now it's like you beat the game legitimately.
Yeah. And
So then my question is, how is that for people who earned those achievements legitimately?
no different. Literally no different. They have that thing of like, well, I did it legit. And they're like, okay, you did it legit. I am proud of you. You did something that I couldn't do. Good job.
Right, but it's not like you can revoke those achievements. Like, it's gonna, like, anyone that goes on your Steam, they're gonna see, oh, this man, he's a master at Sonic Adventure.
But
I
why?
have a question.
No, I'm gonna say this because it's the Nintendo problem. Why do those achievements matter to you? Why are you looking?
Why is there achievements at all? Is
Yeah.
my question. Why are there achievements at all?
You've nailed it right on the head. Because Nintendo doesn't have them for this specific reason of people are just gonna bitch over achievements. And I'm glad that Nintendo doesn't have achievements because like.
Well, it depends on the game.
No.
Depends on the game.
No, I would honestly say
Luigi's
achievements
Mansion-
ruin lives.
Luigi's Mansion in 3DS had achievements.
I don't call like Nintendo's inbuilt achievements really achievements. We're talking about like a definitive thing like PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam, where they all add up on the same console and add to your gamer score.
And it's not just your point, but like it's also something with like in Daddy, like the thing that you can revoke achievements on Steam with Sam. Here's the thing, like I'm gonna address both these things. First off, achievements Like, so the fact that not all people who have Steam achievements get them legit. Some use SAM to download 100% save files. Some are hardly reliable. Okay, well then you have the Pokemon problem, where you have people in the championships using hacked Pokemon, and it's like, okay, well then why did I bother putting any of that effort in?
Yeah, but then you literally that's a double entendre question, like, because why did I bother putting the effort in? Because you're not going to a world championship. Like, it's obvious that.
Well, I mean, you never know. Maybe I want to. Maybe I want to go to
a Pokemon thing. If you're going to the World Championships, you're genning Pokemon, because all the World Champions do. Because at the end of the day, it's not about the breeding, and this is like the drum that Verlis bangs that he doesn't understand. If you are training for a World Championship, you're not breeding, because breeding takes up like 90% of your time. And that's not what a World Championship is about. A World Championship doesn't care whether you've bred 1 egg or 1,000 egg. A World Championship cares about what skill you are bringing to the competition. So what people will do is they will gen in thousands of Pokemon with the exact stats, the exact moves that they need, and they will then run thousands of simulations, thousands of online battles, thousands of like different team comps till they get what they believe is the winning team. It's not about the breeding, it's about the skill, and there is zero difference between a gen Pokemon and a bred Pokemon. At the end of the day,
that's also a problem with then that's a problem that Game Freak needs to address. There needs to be some sort of check. In my opinion,
there
needs to be some.
Here's the thing.
There needs to be some sort of check.
But they don't care. This is what you don't get. The Pokemon Company doesn't care, because, all right, let's say there was checks, and every one of these world champion persons, let's say they were all fake. All of them have gen their Pokemon in. So you're now just going to get rid of your entire esports scene. All of it gone. Where's your tournament? Because remember, that tournament, you're selling tickets to the seats. You're selling tickets for people to come and watch online. You're making money off of this. So to get rid of all of these champions, whether they're playing fairly or not, whether they've gen them in or bred them, it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, they're filling those seats, and if you get rid of them, you're getting rid of seats, you're getting rid of sales, you're getting rid of your profit.
The problem comes in that if you want, it's not healthy. Is what I'm because it's just
but
because
again,
then
it is.
But what are you teaching? What are you teaching? You're not teaching that effort breeds success. You're teaching if you learn a system, you can manipulate it to the point that you can get.
And how exactly is that different from breeding? You're learning the system to manipulate the Pokemon into getting what you want. Versus, okay, now I'm genning in, and now I'm learning the system of how to fight instead of how to breed. Because if you're going to spend all your time breeding, you know what you learn? You learn how to do breeding. But if you're going to spend all your time fighting, whether that is with bred Pokemon or genned in Pokemon, you know what you're going to learn? You're going to learn fighting.
Either you're gonna learn how to use Tinas or Fizz. You can only use one.
Yeah.
And
I
again,
just wish people had more of an honor system, and I just wish people played games fairly.
but,
Dude,
That's all I wish for.
Wake up.
Well,
Chivalry has been that for a long time.
okay, but
Well, then,
two things for that.
No, that's why no one's trustworthy of anyone anymore.
Okay, but
That's
two
why.
things for that.
That's why no one deserves trust anymore.
Two things for that. Like, if you want people to play the game fairly, like, then you have to design the game to be that way. Like, for example, what was like a good example? You know what? Pokemon is a good example. If you want people to play the game fairly, if you want people to use the honor system, for example, on a shiny Pokemon, the thing that you don't do is put the shiny Pokemon at 1 in like 404. Is it 4,500 without boosts?
Something like that, yeah.
1 in 4,000 plus now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you don't do, because like no shit people are gonna gen it in because you've programmed it in such a way that incentivizes that. Like again, I feel that the legendary raid den or whatever in the Crown Tundra, 1 in 100 is a perfectly fine number. Like
so then what you're telling me is that because people don't have the time, it is, or people don't have the patience.
No,
fuck I don't have the patience to get a job. Let me rob a bank.
No, but here's the
I don't
thing.
have the time.
But Tyler, then it comes down to the repetition argument because like
I robbed multiple banks.
you're saying that you don't like watching what I'm doing because it's repetitious. You don't feel like doing the same thing over and over again is entertaining to yourself right now. And that's the way that people feel about shiny Pokemon. People are like, let's just say I'm going for a Dratini. Alright, I've got Dragonite and Ditto in the breeding center. They fucked. Get egg, run round, fail. 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 Do you see the issue? And this isn't like, and again, you're not rolling 1 in 100. If you had to do that 100 times, you know, let's say that on the 100th time it was a guarantee. If you had to do that 100 times, that'd still be a grind. That'd still be a lot of hours that you might have to put in. That'd still be repetitious, but it'd still be doable. Whereas 1 in 4,000 plus, that is just too big of a number for people to be like, I'm not going to spend a good 50, 60, 70 hours get egg, run round, fail, get egg, run round, fail, get egg, run round, fail to get nothing. Because the number is so low.
Because the odds are so small that you can play the game 6, 7 times in a row and never find a single shiny.
Piling actually makes his goal to find shinies of certain Pokemon with freaking nature he wants. He spends hours and hours and hours and like, yay, shiny!
Yeah,
but he got that nature I don't want.
Some people find. I literally follow a channel that literally spends months.
Yes, but why do you have to spend months upon months for finding one specific thing you want? Why do you have to spend that much time on something that's supposed to be a core part of the game?
It's not a core part. It's a part that if you want it or not. That they don't perform any better. They're literally just cosmetic.
Then why make it so hard to obtain them? Why cut so many people out from the chance of just seeing it?
Because it's the albino of Pokemon. Why are albinos so rare?
I mean, albinos aren't as rare as Pokemon.
No, albinos are more common than fucking shiny Pokemon.
That's because albinos don't run on a random number generator.
Yeah, but we're saying like the random number generator is too high, and then when you lowered that number, I haven't seen anybody complain about the legendary den. Like everybody loves the fact that they're 1 in 100. But no, but it's like when they lowered it to 1 in 100 in the raid dens, everybody loved it. Like I haven't found a single person that complained about like the rates in the raid den. And like, you know, I got my shiny Lunala out the raid den and it's like, oh fuck yeah, I got a shiny legendary, that's cool. Because again, like 1 in 100 is a perfectly acceptable number. And like the second they made that change, the second they said every Pokemon in this den is 1 in 100, everybody was enjoying it. Everybody was having fun. And you know, in Diamond and Pearl, like,
But it's still a grind because again, you can go over odds just because something is
But
just because
it's,
something is
yes,
one
it's
in
doable. You don't have to waste months of your life
yeah,
just
it's
for
You
the
could.
chance of obtaining what you want.
You could though.
But
theoretically.
why?
The chances are 1 in 100. But again, you can go over odds. You could go to 10,000 resets. It's possible.
Theoretically, yes, but like, because the number's so low and you get 4 chances per raid, because even if it's not the legendary, the other 3 can still be a shiny.
Right.
Your
I
odds
mean
are high.
just the legendary. I'm talking about just the legend.
But I mean, again, that's better odds than 1 in 4,000, and nobody complained. Everybody enjoyed that. Everybody liked that. So it's like, then why not just then why not just set the base odds to Then why not just set the base odds to 1 in 100? If everybody's clearly enjoying it, if everybody clearly likes these odds, why have the other odds just be so like monumental? No,
I try to adjust
yeah,
it,
no,
but he
that-
says
that-
not all people
it.
who I've seen got them legit. Some people use they're hardly reliable.
Yeah, no, sorry.
Again, I'm just saying. Then that breeds a dishonor system.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Where
Thank you.
nothing's trustable.
Yeah,
Nothing is trustable.
Yes, thank you, Tile. Thank you. That's the point that I was trying to go to. So it's like, yeah, nothing is, but then, like, that's because a game is designed in such a way. Like, if a shiny rate is so ridiculously low, then yeah, people are going to gen it in. It's not honorable.
You mean ridiculously high?
Yeah, ridiculously high. But yeah, people are going to gen it in. It's not honorable. When these competitive players would need to breed not just like thousands, millions of eggs to get the perfect stat,
That's an over exaggeration.
No, because remember, even if you get 6 IVs, what if it's not the perfect nature? Like, nature also plays a part into it. So it's like, you know, you're not just breeding... What the fuck's going on? You're not just breeding, like, thousands. You're potentially breeding millions of eggs to get not only the 6 IVs, but the nature as well. So it's like, when a game sets a task, and I'm just using Pokemon because it's all based on numbers, so it's like a good example. But when a game bases a task so ridiculously high, then like, yeah, people aren't going to be honorable. People are going to be like, no, you know, this is ridiculously high, a lot higher than it should be. So we're going to use an external source like what's it called, PK hacks, to like beat those odds, because again, like, you program the game in a way that makes it so ridiculously high that it's not worth even trying to roll the dice when you can just have it done and you can focus
you
on
can
the
just
bit.
load the dice. You know what they do in casinos? Some people who load the dice, they beat them.
But this is not a casino.
Yeah.
And in this case, the house doesn't even care. All the house cares is getting people in the seat to watch the people gamble.
I mean, at the end of the day, play a game the way you want to. It's whatever.
Yeah, like people just
Like,
get...
it just to me, if I was to play something dishonorably, I just wouldn't want to play it. Like, just like to me, like, I just feel like if I'm not going to earn that win,
I mean,
then
but again,
like,
that's everybody's dishonorance level is different, because like, as somebody that has not time traveled in Animal Crossing, I feel like you're being dishonorable by time traveling. Like, you know, you didn't like sit there day in day out waiting for Red to show up. Is Red showing up today? Is Red showing up today? I didn't time travel for Red. I still haven't completed the museum for Red. Whereas, you know, somebody that's time traveled will have like.
Oh my God, Spyro, stop falling so much.
As somebody that's time traveled, you'll have found Red a lot quicker. So like, you know, that there could be arguments made that you've played Animal Crossing dishonorably. It's just like everybody's dishonor level is different.
For example, I remember.
I just wish we lived in a world of honor.
Well,
That's all. I just wish people were honorable again.
Well, again,
Instead of just the pundlery we live amongst.
well, again, that comes down to the fact of if that's the case, then they would remove time travel from Animal Crossing. They'd just not let you do it. Like it's like everybody's honor level is at a different level. And also, that's another thing. At the end of the day, it's a fucking video game that has no impact on real life.
I wanna say something like, when I was younger, I was playing GTA 2 and okay, I was cheating, but then I was playing it and okay. And then I was like, okay, there is no challenge, there's no satisfaction, so I tried, okay, let's try without cheat codes. And holy fuck, how much fun more I had because of that. So I assume maybe for some people it's not about the honor as just they just want to have challenge rather than.
There you go. That's what I was trying to fucking get across. That if you don't,
yeah, but it doesn't have nothing to do with honor.
If you don't challenge yourself, then who's gonna challenge you? If what are you gonna do?
Why
Coast through
does
life?
it matter? At the end of the day, it's a video game. It's entertainment. And if we cannot enjoy entertainment the way we want, then what's the point of consuming?
I mean, double.
Okay,
double,
true. Oh, sorry.
No, I'm gonna give you a double header here. One, why does challenge matter? Balan is not challenging. Balan is fun. You don't have to have challenge in a video game to have fun. Second of all, like, you gotta pick your challenges. It's like, what is your demon? And it's like, listen, I could spend, if I wanted to, I could spend 100 hours getting all the A ranks and getting all the emblems legit in Sonic Adventure DX. But like, that's not my demon. My demon, I've picked my challenge. I've picked my demon. My demon is fucking the Platinum Relics in Crash Bandicoot 4. Which I am working through. I will get them on stream. I will fucking suffer. I will be miserable. I will hate my fucking life and want to die because I do not have an iPhone. I will get those fucking Platinum Relics on Crash Bandicoot 4. But it's like, you can only have so many demons. You can't take on every single challenge. I will be miserable. I will not be having fun. I will be depressed. But I will do it.
And I would like to add one more thing to that.
The Crash 4 thing.
You said, like, Tyler, you said, then who is going to challenge you? And I would like to say to that, it's the achievement problem. It's the thing like, okay, you need to do this because I said so, because I, the developer, told you to do this, but now it is I, the viewer, like you described yourself, told you to do this. So now you need to do it. Not because you want to, but because you have to do it. And then
I mean, that's why he's doing the fucking emblems. That's why he's doing them, because a viewer said ding 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 ding. Fucking that's why he's doing it.
He accepted. And according to
A
you,
challenge that he accepted.
needs to accept that challenge of spending the hours of grinding their life away because you said so.
But then you didn't accept the challenge. You literally said, okay, I'm going to enter a weightlifting contest, and you put fucking steroids in your arm.
But you're not presenting it as a challenge. You're presenting it as a, you need to do this.
It wasn't even presented. It wasn't even presented.
That's what Midnight said. Midnight said you have to do this. You have to do 100%.
Yeah, but he didn't say how. If I wanted to use cheats to just like see Sonic or sorry, not Sonic, Metal Sonic, that was up to me. Like, he didn't specify how to get the emblems. He just said, get all the emblems so that you can see Metal Sonic, and I got all the emblems.
Then why not just use Metal?
Because
this is what blows my mind. Then why not just get a Metal Sonic cheat code?
Because there's not a code for that. All the codes that exist are the ones that...
What do you... You're telling me that they can discover all this other shit, but they can't unlock a character?
No.
I call it bullshit. There has to be a code online to unlock Metal Sonic.
I mean, there probably is. There probably is, if we're being honest, but it's like... This was the mod that I was given, and we played through the game, we had fun playing through the game, we had some good banter, and we got Metal, and now we're just going to finish off Metal, and there you go. No issues.
Maybe need more of that these days. $1 million has been donated to Friday Night Funkin' already. That's fine, but if you want to present it as I'm a skilled player, don't.
I'm not presenting it as I'm a skilled player.
Okay, I'm saying never do. Never. You can never hold this as an achievement.
I don't.
I
don't.
Okay. All right. Good. That's all I'm saying.
But like, I hold my other shit as achievements. Like when I get all those platinums on Crash Bandicoot 4. Yeah, nobody can... That's gonna be like a bullshittingly hard challenge that I did. Me getting that fucking platinum, even if it was a terrible game, me getting that platinum on Anthem, not many people can fucking hold that.
So this is what we have now. A mobile build, custom character creators, a sharing network, fully animated cutscenes, 5 additional weeks, online multiplayer, 5 more additional weeks, 10 plus playable characters, and next is 5 more additional weeks. I'm telling you, this thing is gonna reach like it's probably gonna reach the 10-week epilogue story.
Yeah, it'll reach its final legitimate goal. As for like the joke goals, don't know so much about that. Last final egg, then we have Lost World and Skydeck. What is sad, if they reach the joke goals, they have to deliver on them, or it could get legal. I mean, like, the animated one, the only one that's gonna be like a bit weird and like legal, because I really don't know like what the exact criteria is a PS1 port, because then it's like, some PS1s are PAL, some of them are, you know, NTSC, like there's different regions for a PS1, so you're gonna have to get those different region discs, and then because it's PlayStation, PlayStation's copyright of Sony, so what's Sony gonna say about it? Like, the only one that's gonna get, like, really fucking weird is, like, the PlayStation 1 port, because you are gonna have to involve... You know, I am at the point where Metal Sonic is getting slightly tedious, but luckily we've only got 1 level left.
1 level after that, yes.
Yeah, we just got the temple that we've got to do 3 times.
Oh boy. We're gonna do the snake again.
Yeah, 3 times snake. This is a snack. There are many types of snack.
Welcome back, Tyler.
Fuck
Welcome
you.
to the fun house.
Welcome to the house of fun. Welcome to the
No, you desecrate your family. No, you desecrate your family's honor. Commit seppuku.
What?
I dishonor my family. To commit to seppuku.
Yeah, but Spyro ain't Japanese, so that doesn't work.
Well, maybe he can find the Japanese cheat code and change his race.
I mean, Wonderbolt also hates cheating and defense stuff and IQs. So now I see.
Every time he says something's cheating, it's not cheating though. It's just someone being good.
No.
Yeah. What I'm saying, you guys are really much alike. despite starting
No,
different things.
Fucking Slick. Wonderbolts
Yes.
was hating the fact that I was cheating in this game. And it's like,
Yeah.
you can say that, but just keep in mind, you cheated in Super Hot, so like, if you're ready to spend,
Well, hold on. Well, how did he cheat super high? What did he use?
there's one of the achievements where it's like beat Super Hot without getting hit. I believe that's one. It's like the lowest achievement in Super Hot. I don't know what it is without looking at Steam. But it's like beat Super Hot without getting hit, and like maybe not standing still for more than a couple of seconds to freeze time or whatever. And so he used an invincibility and no freeze mod.
Okay, well then
So it's like,
so that's. I'm not gonna get back into this. No, we're not gonna go back into this, but I'm just saying that is.
so it's like, that's fine, but just remember, like, you know better.
Anytime I am not impervious to cheating. But here's the thing, though. Anytime I have deleted that file out of shame.
Whoa, now hold up there, partner. So you fucking cheated. You're here.
I have, as a child, I have.
You're here.
But as an adult,
No, you're fucking here. Trying to rake me over the fucking coals, and
I'm raking over the coals because you're an adult. You should know better. I was a kid that discovered, Action Replay, what's this? I didn't have no sense of honor.
Yeah, I mean, you still don't.
Nah, because nobody can change.
You're still using the fucking strategy guide and shit.
Okay.
Why are you doing it with the strategy guide? Why are you doing?
So don't even fucking say that reading is fucking cheating.
Yeah, they expect you to find it all by yourself. The strategy guide's not in the game. It's not programmed into the game. You got to use an external source of the book.
I'm gonna buy one. Hey, where's Spyro at? For no reason. What's your address and where do I buy one of those battle axes?
The battle axe is actually from Wales because it's got the Welsh dragons on it.
Fucking. And mine. I'm gonna bring an axe to your damn house. God damn.
I mean, the axe is one of the smallest, like, pieces of weapons I've collected.
What the fuck do you have? Goddamn, the fucking, gut sword equivalent of an axe.
I've got a 1-for-1 scale of Cloud's Buster Sword and a 1-for-1 scale of Sephiroth's Muramasa.
How the hell do you lift that? How do you lift it?
The Buster Sword you don't, it's a display piece. Even James has trouble lifting the Buster Sword.
That just means that the fucking Cloud's buff as fuck.
Yeah. The Muramasa, it's just a very long samurai sword. That's very easy to lift.
Yeah. Muramasa. Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
I've also got a sword. You know what?
Spyro's gonna defend himself from the honorable samurai fair. Spyro's gonna defend himself from the honorable samurai fair with his weaponry.
Yeah, well, I mean, because like a lot of it is just like nicely designed. Let me get you my Dragon Blade. And you know what? I'll get the Triforce dagger as well. The Triforce dagger is a really nice one.
The Triforce dagger, fucking Blink stabbing people now.
Oh shit, that one's all the way over there. Can I reach that?
And see, here's the difference between like any real thing
Oh,
and like fucking like because you're like, oh, you cheated once, you can never talk bad. Here's the thing, it's called Undertale reset. You can reset and just do a fair playthrough. Like that's the difference. I can reset a game and I can do a completely 100% free playthrough and redeem myself.
alright, I'm back.
Alright, welcome back. What I said was the difference between anything that's like irredeemable in real life and like a video game is that reset.
Yeah.
It's like fucking you can't
like,
talk bad about cheating. You cheated once.
yeah, so like,
Oh, Spyro is doing seppuku.
no.
You listen.
I'm just lying.
Listen.
I'm just
But
gonna lie.
Spyro, don't get onto it. Yeah.
Spyro, where is that Pokemon I sent it you? I don't see it on the shelf.
It's next.
No, you have so much to live for.
It's next to. It's just there next to midnight.
Oh, now I see it. Yay.
Yeah.
I
we-
see you. Like,
It
why?
has a good home at least.
But no, we got quite a few. We've got a really nice one.
See, Spyro.
We've got a really nice one which has
Well,
got.
you know that's a fucking. This is the equivalent of Spyro saying I have the power of God and anime.
Yeah, we've got a really nice one which is like the Triforce. So it's got like the Triforce of power on it, and it's got a really nice hilt. And the blade itself is a curved blade. These were used like a lot in medieval times. Yeah, you're gonna get a history lesson as
Chris?
well.
They called Chris or something like that, yeah?
Yeah, they used a
They
lot.
look like a fucking pod.
Yeah, they were used a lot in medieval times because, like, the way that the blade's shaped, if you are stabbed with it, then the wound doesn't heal due to the strange shape of the blade. But like the hilt, it's got the Triforce on the hilt, and it's got a really nice design on the hilt. I really like that one when I picked that one up. Then
Is that Phi or Phi?
Hmm?
Is that Phi on the hilt, or is that like a face?
Maybe. But then obviously you saw the one from the Fox incident. That's the Welsh Dragons one, which has got in a nice black and gold with the silver handle and the dragons on the side of it. Then we've got probably my favourite one, which is the Dragon Blade itself. This one is where there is fire on the blade, and the blade is serrated like fire. But then,
Why did you not take this one when there was something going on at your neighbor?
because this one is a lot more ornate, and this one, if we look at the handle, is actually a dragon breathing the blade itself.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So that one's the Dragon Blade. That one I really like that one. And then of course the one that you can see is the Muramasa, which is just like it's a very
Shit.
Hmm?
No, Spyro, don't do it.
Yeah, it's Sephiroth's very long
You,
sword.
do you have a life-size Eric?
Hmm? No.
Yes, that in New York.
And while-
You can demonstrate.
And while I didn't grab it, down in the back I also do have a metal keyblade down there, but I can't really grab that one because that's over my desk. But you can kind of see the Oblivion keyblade with the metal chain on it. So yeah, I've got quite a few.
Yeah, I got. The keyblades aren't really blades. They're more just like fucking like battery weapons.
No, some of them are blades. Like the one, let me move my shit. The one, like the ultimate weapon, because they're always like keys, except for the ultimate weapon. This is obviously just a plastic replica, but like, if you look, Spyro's going to show off why you don't mess with him and not end it all. Yeah, but no, if you look at like the ultimate weapon sword, like it's got like the, you know, the key shape. I'll zoom it out a bit. It's got the key shape, but on the inside you can see like the silver blade on the inside, so it's a lot more sword-like. It's an actual.
Okay, yeah, I see it. Like some of the higher up. I'm thinking of like the one that Sora is usually like shown with.
Yeah, the kingdom key.
I'm gonna go to bed. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
That's
Good luck with your non-cheating adventures in Sonic DX.
yeah. My non-cheating adventures and weapon history lesson where you can just hear like the blade clacking into place.
So where is the Buster Sword?
The Buster Sword is upstairs, and I cannot bring that downstairs.
Yes,
Like-
Spyro uses it as like the butter knife.
No,
It's very good to spread the butter.
No, I mean like I've got like a bunch of shit down there. You can see like there's some piles of shit because this is a new bookcase. Like this bookcase is a new bookcase. It's a lot more modern with like the little square sections. So like,
Is that Maniac?
yeah, that's Maniac.
I only saw one like green tentacle, and I'm just like,
Oh yeah, if Wonderbolts was watching, then yeah, he'd be going all over. Yeah, that's Maniac. Over in the background is Vaporeon and Screwball with all the Spyro stuff, and then that's mine.
oh no, guys, he's been beheaded.
But yeah, and then that's like a bunch of Xenomorph stuff. But yeah, so it's like, this is a modern bookshelf, so like, if you look over in the back, like, you can see that there's a bit of a stack of shit, like a stack of DVDs that they need to be sorted out. So when they're sorted out, like, that's when the Buster Sword will come down, and I'll just have it like against maybe the wall with the Nintendo stuff, because like that's this bookcase. It's got some Doctor Who on it. It's got some like Atari on it up there. It's got a bit of PlayStation. This is kind of like the everything bookshelf, but if you look at that one, you can see like there's the Super Nintendo with the Lilac Wars. You can
And
see...
there comes Flick with just his corkboard with like few
Look at his blinds that blind out. Like those are blinds that don't let in any sun. Those are blackout blinds.
They are.
Look how stiff
So
they are.
like, no, so like, outside we have a street light, and if I didn't have blackout curtains, then the street light would just be like blitzing through my window, and I just wouldn't be able to sleep. So yeah, but no, that one's the Nintendo bookcase purely. Like, you can see the Super Mario paint at the top, Nintendo and GameCube, the white Wii, the blue Wii U moving into a bunch of Switch games and 3DS games, and then that's my Spyro art wall with all my Spyro fan art that people have sent me. That's just like an everything wall where there's Mega Charizard, Discord, a little Celestia, and then that's the best wall, which is the Lunar wall, Lunar and Nightmare Moon wall.
Oh, okay. I see.
There's actually another lunar picture which should go like below that small lunar, but I have yet to put that one up because
I don't see any Octavia worshipping pictures. What the fuck, Spyro?
because like I think Octavia's not that good.
Garbage here.
I'm not gonna say she's garbage. Listen, Octavia. We'll get back to the game now. The best princess wall. I approve. Yes, but no. Let me get
The
back
best
to the game.
Princess Spike.
But no, like, let me just put all of this on the floor for a moment, so you know we don't stab ourselves in our sleep.
Yes, Spyro accidentally sits on his freaking Chris sword and like, oh, that won't kill well.
Yeah, but no, like, what the fuck was I saying? No, like, Octavia isn't the worst here. You know, she's got redeeming qualities. She is British. She likes tea. High qualities. Her design is alright. You know, I'm not gonna say it's the best design for me personally. You have to outstretch your arms so
That's my Mama Luigi Mario.
Yeah.
Did you see that fucking clip where Luigi's like, I can't cross the river. I'm gonna have a baby.
You have to stretch your arm so far out to
Stretch your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go to Mario.
No, you have to outstretch your arms so far. Look, I'll just switch it on briefly. You have to stretch your arms so far to resheath the Muramasa, and it's nice. It's got a nice black matted wood sheath, but like, yeah, trying to get this thing resheathed is a pain, is a right pain in the ass. But yeah, it is resheathed. So
Smack people with it.
hmm?
So now you can smack people with it.
Let me smack.
But yeah, no.
Let me smack you.
But Octavia, she's alright. She's got redeeming qualities. She's British. She likes tea. The instrument of the cello is a good instrument. Like, she's got an okay design. I don't feel like it's the best design, but like, yeah, Octavia is not my number one when it comes to background ponies. You know, there's several other background ponies that I would rather choose. One of them, hey, there's several others. I wonder which one's your favourite, Spyro. Literally the one that is sitting over there kissing Spyro. I wonder which one's your favourite background pony.
I'm trying to look, but
Come on, Flick.
there's a lot of Spyros, so which one is kissing which one?
The one pony that's like in the centre of the shot.
Vaporeon?
Is Vaporeon a pony?
Yes.
Shut the fuck up. You know exactly who it is. Like, if you can't see that, Flick, then
No, I just don't see it. It's blurry.
there, it's not blurry.
Any hints?
Flick's blind. There's your hint. Flick.
No, it's like freaking fucking where's Waldo? And Waldo is everywhere.
Center of the camera. Bottom center behind the black pillow.
Is that Molestia?
Yes, Flick, it's Molestia. Molestia has a purple and white mane and a fucking propeller cap. It's Molestia.
Purple and white. But yeah, I won. What do I get?
Nothing, because you got it wrong.
No, you said yes, it's Molestia. So.
Yeah, that's called sarcasm, because, like, again, Molestia has a fucking pink mane.
No, that I do not accept that reward.
No, Bug needs to get his eyes checked. I think one of the light bulbs has gone out. Needs to like replace one of the light bulbs in his eyes.
Oh boy, which one? Which time you are here? Is it the first run or like the fifth one?
The first one. You gotta do it.
Oh, boy.
But no, it's Screwball Flick.
Oh yeah, because that's not fucking canon.
Screwball's canon? What the fuck are you on?
Comics ain't canon.
Gunman.
She's in the fucking show.
Yes, but she's not known as Screwball.
Yes, she is.
Oh, so you're saying the best background fun is that little bitch-ass Philly?
And who's that?
What was her name? The rich asshole, not Silver Spoon. The other one, Diamond Tiara?
What's she got to do with Screwball?
Aren't they the same person?
No. I mean, there is a theory. A game theory! There is a theory that because, like, Screwball and Diamond share the same colours of a purple and white mane and pink fur, that Screwball was Diamond's bigger sister called Bejeweled Tiara, and then she was corrupted by Discord. But, you know, that's just a theory. A gay theory! So there is a chance that, like, Screwball and Diamond are related, but you know that's up to interpretation whether you wish to believe that or not. This is the 4th of the 6 times. Yep. Hey, you know, Metal.
So much fun.
Metal, you're sliding off the. Nice.
Now I remember why I hated that level.
Because the camera just goes where it feels like sometimes.
Yeah.
I know.
The last 3 levels of Sonic Story are so fucking bad.
Yep. I should have said something, by the way, about that background outside. I'll say it on the next run, though. Because you know that background's actually maybe like a lower texture version of it. You know that background's used in another game, though. And every time I see this level, fuck, well I guess we're going to see it now, aren't we? Every time I see this level, like, it's particularly this bit of the cliffs outside, I'm reminded of Banjo-Tooie in Pterodactyl Land, because Pterodactyl Land's background is a jungle with the brownish sky leading up to the pterodactyl at the top. Deja vu, have I seen this place before? Higher on the street, and I know it's my time to go.
You really make me see that meme now.
Hmm?
You really make me see that meme.
Standing on my feet and trying to be me.
Oh yeah, Tyler, did you hear what happened when I was starting the stream?
No, I did not. What happened?
Spyro is a father now.
No, my worst of 2020 got a content ID.
What was it, Deja Vu?
No, It was a 3-second trumpet noise.
Do 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 do. This one?
No, just a generic trumpet going. Because it was part of a full song, but they only copyrighted 3 seconds. And it was like, ba-da-ba. That's it. That's what got Content ID. Just a trumpet going. Ba-da-ba. But you know, Susan, big shout out to Susan. Always
The most open-minded person who speaks about freedom to another, freedom of speech, yes?
Yeah, big shout outs to Susan. Always a huge proponent of expressing creativity and freedom of speech. So good, in fact, that she even got an award for like the person that shows the most free expression in the world or some shit.
I really, really would love to have a Death Note. I mean, seriously, I would be making like the most. That's to be very, very ironic.
How do you mean?
Let's say, for example, the guy from the Black Lives Matter.
Beep beep beep. Right, do you wanna try again? We're gonna. That bit's getting completely cut out of YouTube. Do you wanna try again?
I mean, I'm just saying ironic things. So if
Yeah,
someone,
but
let's say,
you-
is an asshole and he always stands for something, and they are very, how do you call it, hypocritical about it, then make it, you know, make the hypocrisy be the thing which destroys them.
Hypocrisy.
But yes, sorry, Spyro.
Yeah, it's the hypocrisy.
But nah, you see, like everybody's like, if the Death Note was real, but like, no, you're thinking about, because that's the easy way out. Like, I would want the power of egress.
Yeah, yes, I know you were saying that once before. I'm just saying
Well, I mean, just
that
in
not
case.
will still be very useful.
Yeah, but just in case Daddy's not heard it, but it's like, I would rather the power of egress, because like, there's no escape, and it's not the easy way out. And like, that actually, fuck. That
You mean the egress from Adventure Time thing, like?
Yeah, where like, but it's not just like you're in the room. It's like whatever you're doing wrong is the point of egress. So like with Bobby Kotick, for example, that's like underpaying his staff. Like every time he does that, he goes back to like the second Activision, or the second he first got the job of CEO, and like every time he makes the same mistake, he just keeps going back to that moment where he gets the job, and like it just keeps repeating until he learns his lesson. So like he's just trapped in a never-ending loop until
Yeah, exactly. You're saying until he learns his lesson, which is forever.
Until he learns his lesson, which is forever. Says, like.
Well, then that how it be, like, because eventually it will drive people mad. Like, why do I keep going back in time? Because you know, like all of time resets, so everything that like is done.
Groundhog Day.
Yeah, everything is done does not happen. Time is reversed, so it's like, why do I keep getting? Because you'll still keep your knowledge. It's like, why do I keep getting reset? Why is this happening to me? And like, eventually, you'll be like, okay, I can't take it. I'm gonna kill myself. And then he'll try, but that's no. Then you've made the mistake again. You haven't learned. So like, even if you kill yourself, you just get sent back to the point where you get the job. The only escape is to egress.
The only escape. Yes.
We are talking about, like, what Flick was saying, Daddy, is Flick wants a death note just to kill people, and he's saying, like, all the bad people, he'd write in the note, and he'd make them die in ironic ways. But I'm saying that's too easy, and I'd rather have the power of egress, where you have to understand what you're doing wrong, or you're trapped in an infinite loop of the same moment in time until you learn and you actually egress. So it's like, for a CEO, for example, that's doing bad things like underpaying their staff, every time they do a bad thing, all of time up until that point is rewound for them until they figure out what they're doing wrong, and they'll retain their knowledge, but they'll keep resetting over and over. Even like minor things will force a reset, and eventually, like, even if they want to kill themselves, like, oh no, I can't take this anymore, I can't take living the exact same day 1,000 times.
They'll kill themselves and then find themselves at the desk again.
Yeah, they'll reset back to the desk again because they still haven't learnt their lesson. They still haven't, like, figured out what the problem is and how to egress. And, like, that's like an actual bigger, that's like, A, it's a bigger punishment because you can't take the easy way out. So, like, A, it's a bigger punishment, but B, then it actually teaches the lesson.
Yeah, and as a reward, now you can die.
No, as a reward, you get to continue on.
You missed the checkpoint.
No, I didn't. I went back. But no, as a reward, you get to continue. You get to continue on. Like, you get to move past that day and continue onwards.
Yeah, put Spyro in egress till he learns to not love Vaporeon.
Oh well, shit! I'll just be there forever then. That's gonna be my eternity.
Egress.
And you be stuck in the day where you're playing Sonic with big fishing.
No, because it'd be now. It'd be the point you said it, so it'd be the point where we're just doing the Stone Temple over and over again with Metal Sonic. But then I'll fold it back on you and say put you in egress till you stop loving Octavia. You're now in hell.
No,
with me.
I am the only one who will put the egress, no one else.
No, you can't do that, you see.
And Spyro, you just living that day over and over, and I just like call you and like, it's because you did give me the swap skittle roll.
It's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough rubies.
That doesn't make sense.
Also,
Give
you
credit.
already chose your power, mate. You said that you wanted a death note. I said that I wanted egress, so I can just put you in it and say until you stop loving Octavia.
So does that mean that so does what so is what's his name in a form of egress? Is Diabolo an egress?
Yes.
Or is he?
No.
Is he in he's in an infinite loop.
Oh wait, he's just dying, but it's not the same thing over and over. It's always
Yeah.
different.
It's always different because he's dying in every. You see, why isn't there more shit like this where we're just cutting weeds with tails? Well, no.
Because it's not Stardew.
Well, no, Diavolo is dying in every universe, like, that he exists in. And, like, he doesn't get to learn his lesson because he's just always dying. Like, there's no lesson to be learned.
So even if he was put into egress, he wouldn't be able to accomplish it.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, because if he was put in there, then he would just be reset until he learns not to be a dick. Like, I guess, like, his point of egress would be when he became the leader of the Mafia.
His leader!
Because,
He goes back to... I mean... Wouldn't that be... It's like, I've been killed, but I've been sent back. I mean, isn't that what's his name? Fucking, Bites the Dust, though.
yeah, that's a better example. Bites the Dust is kind of egress because, like, somebody knows something and they have to keep reliving the same day over and over again until
they stop making the mistake of learning his identity.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Bites the Dust is egress.
Oh, so mission 1 is different stuff.
Yeah, we got
You're cutting leaves.
Yeah, I don't know where the last weed is though.
Indeed.
It was never added.
It's not 420 anymore. Can't make the joke.
Spyro, it was never added.
Wouldn't that be fucked up? Like, where's the last weed? It's not here.
Yeah, but it's like, who would actually go all that way to accomplish everything in that game? No, well, let's just leave that one weed. Funny joke!
I literally wouldn't be surprised. Can you do multiple missions at once?
Let's watch the Oculus Gaming Showcase. Oh, apparently there was an Oculus Gaming Showcase.
Oh,
I wouldn't
maybe
achievement
on
know.
them.
unlocked. Missions. All missions accomplished. Okay, never mind. We did it. We just had to do one with Tails. What? I mean, there's literally missions, like, down there, but... Yeah, okay, no, apparently we just had to do one.
At midnight, did you see the new
Well-
mod that Flippy went over? Posted in chat, pom pom, but it's not the pom pom. It's just a pom pom.
Get the flag from the floating island.
I still want you to do the missions, because the missions are fun.
Wait a minute. That doesn't
Yeah.
work.
I want you to.
Kukumori just loves watching Tails cutting grass. That's so fun to watch.
Wait, get the flag from the floating island. Tails can't get into Angel Island, can he? Have I gotta, like, break the game to get into Angel Island?
Maybe you have to be someone who can get to Angel Island. Maybe the missions are tied to everyone.
Or maybe you
Like-
can just fly over.
That's the plan.
Like, can you?
For consistency or textures even. Oh Spyro, you going to Skyrim, look!
Tails flies to Skyrim.
Da-da-ding, da-da. Da-ding, da-da-dum, da-da-dum, da-da-dum.
Oh, but we have to go up here. You smart. You very smart. You know what I've just figured out? I don't think, because the loading zone, like... Well, it's got to exist within the same map, correct? like, let's... At this point, we've done everything. This is now just piss around time. Like... How well have you programmed the game? Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you. Ooh. Okay, so if you actually go down there, you... I've come to talk with you again. Once more into the breach.
Wait, you actually did it? What?
Hmm? Well, I fell into the void.
Oh.
Which
Almost every game you play ends up with you fell into the void at some point.
it's really the only way to end it, isn't it?
So what was your reward for doing all the Metal Sonic missions?
Nothing!
What if you play Metal Sonic in Hub World? Maybe you're gonna get something.
You can't play Metal Sonic in the Hub World.
Oh, you can?
Spyro, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
How would you feel if 60 of the emblems were tied to these missions instead of replaying the other stages over and over?
That'd be a lot better.
Yeah, because I was just thinking about that when I saw this. Saying that, oh, these missions are different enough that
What
it'd
is
be fun to
that?
get them.
What is this? We find
What?
things. And this is why. This is why you go out of
Ooh.
bounds.
Wait, you know what that is?
That's Tails' rocket ship.
Yeah, from the cutscene.
Yeah, it's from the cutscene. It's just hanging out under here?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't even know that was there.
You see, and this is why you have these kind of things. What lies?
I know,
beyond-
what everything's tasty. You don't even know what it's.
Hmm? You didn't see.
No, that's
Uh,
not answer.
Oh, hello. What is this? Oh, that's just a minecart track. Oh no. There we go.
Uh-oh.
We found. We're gonna have to go into the rock again.
It doesn't
There it is. We found Tails' underwater hangar.
Oh, it's that.
So what's above me right now?
So is it true that sometimes in video games and cutscenes, some assets are just hidden under the level just so you can't see it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, the same thing goes for Skyrim. Like those little places which you only visit once, they aren't even in the fucking dungeons sometimes.
Oh, none of the dungeons are in the dungeons. They all exist in a void. All the dungeons are together in the same void. What is that? Oh, that's what the fuck is that? We got balloons. Dreamcast. I guess we found the Dreamcast event.
Oh, it's maybe because you won with Metal Sonic stuff.
We're out of there.
Pyro, that's your eternal reward.
The void beckons.
Oh yeah, Spyro, fly from where the egg missile it started. Maybe you're gonna fight a silo.
Hmm?
The cutscene from where the Eggman missile starts.
Oh yeah, I know what you're on about. We gotta find our way back to the land. So it'd be like out here somewhere. No, I'm not seeing anything out here in the void. That was the first DLC they ever had.
Oh.
There is a
Excuse me.
car. Whoa, what's this? Yo, jungle though?
Prison?
Yo, what's this jungle though?
Maybe it's like the call place.
Yo, what's this jungle though?
Unused content.
Did you just find like an unused area?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's the right. What is that in context? It's inside the station. Yeah, it's like some jungle assets. There's like a temple structure. This is some bones.
Maybe there was something for Chaos and they like decided to no, Big is more interesting character.
I see some stars.
Well, you know what that is? Those are the assets for freaking the casino.
Then what are these?
So
What are
what?
these
It's-
What are these bones? What's this strange temple-looking thing?
These must be like the lighting assets for when the casino is at nighttime.
They are the glowstone from Minecraft.
No.
Well, let's see what's in City Hall.
Oh, so you're trying to enter level with a character which doesn't have that level, yes?
No. We're just going beyond. We're just seeing what's behind all the structures. Well, you know, there's that. Dreamcast.
Oh, that's also a casino. Look, it's also having stars.
I guess it's like some texture loading area.
It might be.
Is there anything else hidden away? Is there any secrets? Oh, there's cars. We know where the cars go. The cars. Did you see that? Let me go back round. When the car comes in, watch that police car. Look at the cars. They change into different cars when they go into the loading zone.
Those are changelings, Spyro. You found changelings.
Changeling cars. That one turned from blue to yellow. Did you break the game? That one turned from red to blue. Did you break the game? We're using infinite flying with tails to find all the hidden secrets. Okay, that's kind of cool. Like, they don't just use... What is that? Oh, that's the thing.
Yeah, I always assumed they were just like moving around and coming back.
Yeah, they don't use like different cars. They just like change the paint. Right, where can we go? The casino. Let's go into the casino. Let's see if we can break out the casino. Oh, that was going to be much in... Oh! Secret balloons! Thank you for choosing Sonic Team. You can even interact with the balloons.
And suddenly Spyro just gets shot by Sans. It's like, no breaking fourth wall.
More balloons. EU Dreamcast launch.
Yes, Daddy. You cannot break what's already broken.
14th of the 10th, 1999. Thank you for supporting us. Oh, you're welcome.
Holy fuck, how time flies then. I feel really, really old now.
Oh no.
Oh.
I really wish I could figure out, like, if there's a way we could break into Angel Island.
I wonder if you can get tails into areas like Final Egg.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Spyro. I know you will find a way to fly to Knuckles Land.
Well, I mean, first and foremost, I want to know what this ring in the sky is, because no other skybox has had this texture in the sky.
Well, see, Midnight, here's your first issue. He's someone on Twitter. He's 16 years old. He has his pronouns.
Okay, let's say...
Midnight, this is why I don't go on Twitter.
Whoa! Okay, so we figured out what the ring in the sky is.
It's a fucking texture.
No, it. How far can you go? How far can you go? What is that?
It's an egg carrier.
Oh no, sorry. That's the the map. Yeah, I think we fully. You know what? I think we fully broke it. So.
Spyro, everything what the light touches will be yours.
What about that shadowy mountain over there?
That's Bobby
I know.
Kotick mansion. You cannot go there.
I know. Isn't like too easy to restart in the game?
Well, we've done everything. We were just pissing around with cheat codes. But you know what? I can't even find the map anymore. So I think we're gonna have one or two endings. For you, YouTube, we're either gonna say, you know, we can't even find the map. We've truly balked it. So Tails must go. His people needs him. We are now going to ascend into the skies and bid farewell. And then
Looks like the
the other ending, depending on like how I edit this, we're gonna just fall. But for now, you know, Tails must go. Tails has been consumed by my void. Yes, but for now, Tails must go. Our people need him so that we can edit the way that I want to edit. But yeah, let's. That's probably going to be the ending, YouTube. But yeah, that was Sonic. You know, just while we get to where we need to go here. That was that was Sonic Adventure. This is the first time, even though we did kind of like break the game a lot to do it, just to see it all. This is the first time that I've actually ever like got all 130 medals and seen Metal Sonic and like the cut grass missions and things and like
Illegally.
Yeah, all legally, totally legit. But like, you know, it's I love this game and I've replayed it so many times, but I still think like now that I've seen it all once, I think I only ever need to see it all once. Like, there we go. Like, I don't think I would ever do it again. Like, I've always played this through so many times, and I've always got to perfect chaos and been like, good ending, fantastic ending, we stop here, and then that's it. But this time I went and got everything at the request of the chat, because this was a chat requested game. Yeah, it's, you know, it's worth it maybe to see it all once, but like Metal Sonic, it's a reskin, doesn't add anything else. The missions don't yield any rewards, so it's not really all that worth it to go for 100%. So like, I'd probably never do it again. I would definitely replay the game again, but like, I'd probably only go to Perfect Chaos. Perfect Chaos is the perfect ending, but before the song starts, I wonder if we can fall far enough that the game has an overflow error of sorts and crashes. Well, we're about to find out. We got the Stupendium ready to go.
I'm looking at the video right now. Yo, it's so cool.
It makes me feel brand new when you're here. I wish you were always near. 'Cause
Roll
everything's so
Thursday
clear.
only
And
comparable
today
to drive this Papa-shaped elbow. Thank you, Lord.
guess you need one. Why am I? Gotta go! Oh, you noticed. Ah! Oh, come on!
And thank you all very much for watching. I do appreciate it. If you liked the video, please feel free to leave a like. It does help out the channel, as well as subscribe and hit the bell so that the notifications go through. And there are links below to the Twitch if you want to come and see these recorded live before they get turned into highlights, a Discord so you can come and talk to me while I'm doing my editing, a link to my Twitter so you know when I'm going live on Twitch, and of course a link to the Patreons, which this month is Deddy, Dark Blue Fire and Flick the Changeling. Thank you very much, I really do appreciate it, and I will see all of you in the next video.